Welcome, beloved mighty companions. Thank you for joining us in light. We are coming together to join and use the miracle worksheet, the Joining in Light miracle worksheet that was gifted to us by Jesus to is a quick and simple way to go through denials or desires to deny divinity. So there's some steps in the worksheet. The first is to, when you're upset, ask me quickly for help. Let me direct you, whether you are to join with a brother or work with me in each case. So these joinings are for everyone to come together and practice hearing the voice and speaking the voice for Jesus and following the guidance that he gives us. And we begin with light and we ask Jesus what's most helpful to look at in this joining. We focus on the light within, the light that you share, the only thing that is real. So we'll do that now. And if you have a desire that's coming to mind that you would like to ask about and see if that's something we want to look at in this joining, just let me know. Okay, good. Okay, one of the desires I heard was the desire to delay the atonement. And also the desire to tell Jesus how it's supposed to be. Kind of goes along with that. So Jesus is reminding us to ask him specifically what miracles need to be performed. Ask me what my guidance is for you to look at in this joining and share it with your brother. If an upset comes to mind that you would like help with, share it. For instance, if you are upset, admit you have a desire to feel upset. State the desired experience. What desire do you have to not be at peace? This is not the time for telling stories of your experience, as this will make them seem real. This is the time to admit you desire an experience that is not peaceful and admit that you are willing to see it another way. So I admit I have a desire to delay the atonement, and I would like to see it another way. What I hear is if I think I know what the upset is, or what the correction is, or what I need correction with, which is the atonement. The atonement is another word for accepting a correction or accepting the correction given by Jesus for the desired experience, then it's like having a desire to be involved and tell him what's best or what I need. So I hear, just to drop the ideas that I have about what atonement means and see what he has to say about it. It's like a gentle reminder that he's here. He's here and I can ask him anything, and he's just reminding me that it's just a little willingness to want to see it another way. So then I can ask if there's a holding or release with this desire. Is there anything I'm holding back? And he's saying, I will remind you, this is from the miracle worksheet, I will remind you not to look upon the error and make it real. This is a denial of yourself. Look not at the experience. Join with me to look directly at the desire below the experience. Ask me if you desire the experience that you are having, for example, fear, upset, etc. And if I tell you that you do desire it, admit that you do indeed desire the experience. Admission of the desire is powerful. It is no longer holding on to the denial that you are indeed denying divinity. This leads to very fast release and acceptance of the miracle. In other words, you are admitting that you do have a desire to deny that you are light through experience. Ask me then what to do and listen for the answer. Share my answer with your brother. If you are not clear, ask your brother what he hears from me and listen when he shares it. So I felt a little bit of holding on this one, because I see that I relish this desire to delay the atonement, accepting the atonement, which is just what I hear is just hearing his voice, that it's natural, and then speaking that and seeing that it's just natural. That there's nothing really to do. Just let him have total control. And see if there's any desire still to want to hide something or control the miracle.
I was just being prompted to remember that, to ask him to show me the full relishing of this desire, because my mind wants to, excuse me, a part of my mind wants to kick in and try to control it, but just to give over and say, okay, Jesus, show me the relishing of this desire, and then stop and listen.
Okay.
He's saying, I'll do anything. The ego will do anything to delay the atonement. He's also pointing out that I wouldn't have this desire unless I saw pleasure in it, unless I saw happiness, some sort of promise of heaven in this desire.
Mhm. Are we hearing that there's anything underneath this desire to delay the atonement?
I'm hearing a desire for control. I want to keep things the way they are.
So no change to enter in. Yeah.
Not so fast, Jesus.
Yeah, he's pointing out how much the ego loves putting things on a timeline. Well, I can accept the atonement next week or next month or next year, but not right now.
Yeah. What I see is that he's reminding that joining is the quickest way to release to release this to a miracle. Seeing what's joined already. He's saying, ask me whether you are ready for the miracle, for I will tell you if you have a hidden desire to deny the miracle. Ask me if there's anything else you need to see. When I tell you the time is right for a miracle, then you will see it is already accomplished.
I always find that so hopeful. They'll tell you it's time and then it's already done.
Yes.
It just fills me with joy.
Yeah, he says in the beginning, your brother is a symbol of the divine light within you, unless you would label him otherwise and thus in turn limit your experience of yourself. In this, you deny your divine power. So joining is an opportunity for you to listen to me and speak my voice. The words is given by me to you. Thus in joining, you honor yourself, the divine power you have been given to see easily through all denials. Joining with your brother is merely an opportunity to confirm that my voice speaks through your brother to you, and that you can hear my voice clearly and express what I say to you to your brother. And this is really beautiful. He says, this new way of seeing given by me is specific. You are to ask me which miracles to perform and when to perform them, and hear my answer. It will always be the same, simple and direct. So Jesus, is there still more relishing, or are we ready for a miracle, for the desire to delay the atonement?
My ego's kicking up a bit of a fuss. Like, this is a big deal. Wow, I've got to, take on a miracle and change the way I see things. I'm like, okay, bring the cow back in the barn, bring the thoughts back to the light.
Are you hearing anything, Martin?
I'm not.
We're just asking, if there's still more to see, if we're in relishing right now, or if we're ready for a miracle.
Putting
So,
off the miracle.
you ready?
It's putting off the miracle, right?
Oh, putting off. Yes, delaying the
Delaying the assignment. Yes. Yeah, I feel it's kind of like trying to take hold of it, trying to do it for ourselves, kind of thing, and rather than letting Jesus do it. It's all part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all hearing the same, is there's some holding, a little bit of relishing, and we're going to stay with that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you need to mute me?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you may be able to mute and unmute yourself. Oh, there.
Yes, I can. I was just wondering why, whether you needed to mute me. I mean.
Oh, okay. I think you can
do.
control it.
Yeah, I can do it myself if.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
My ego is also in protest over this atonement, saying things like, we don't know what's on the other side of this atonement business. So let's hold on.
Yeah, he's saying, I'm in charge of the atonement,
Right.
and thus know which miracles are to be performed and what timing is best for miracles. As you desire to refuse yourself miracles and thus suffer the effects of not experiencing miracles and hearing my voice, both of which are natural to you. This is what I mean when I say that miracles must not be under conscious control, as consciousness is a desire to control and thus limit miracles. Thus, you must rely on my guidance in this regard. So, yeah, it's like looking at that directly. Like, do we have the desire to be in charge, to control? And we can just admit it and release it into the light. See that in the light, there's no control, there's no
Yeah, we can't even we can either put it hold it off or put it forward or put it faster. You know, I mean, it's like we don't. That's none of that is really up to us. You know, it's because we're not doing it.
Yeah, he's been showing over and over again that it's a decision in the mind, that we have the power to say no to the no to the atonement. So it's like saying no to the no. Like, no, I want to see this differently. And even a determination, I'm determined to see this differently. And then we see with the consistency of joining the power of this way of looking, this way of seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how mighty companions bring messages from Jesus that seem to touch a part of my mind that's ready for healing, but I didn't come up with it, it didn't come, I didn't think of it. And so it sure beats trying to sit by myself. And, although I'm finding more and more that joining with these mighty companions is where it's at.
Yeah, it certainly does help to have two or more people present. And, although we can talk to Jesus by ourselves, of course, but yeah, I mean, when we just realize that we are all sharing that one light, that the presence that is shared by all of us. So, yeah.
There's a flash of willingness, to, it was as if in the moment, seeing it differently. Like, no more delay, Mary, no more procrastination or distractions or diversions in this moment. Go for it.
Yeah, and I think that particularly applies with other people being present when it's not something, when we're just looking at something, say in chapter 20 or, something that just comes up, rather than kind of a personal thing, personal to us, to me or to you or to somebody else, it's like, because we have to first of all kind of feel that in ourselves, as being really, we really have to understand that we are really doing that, even though we may like to think we're not, but the moment that we're in the ego, we're coming from the ego, we are,
Yeah.
So simple as that, And it's just like, yeah.
He was sharing with me earlier today, if it's not the light, it's delay.
It's what?
If it's not the light, it's delay.
Oh, delay.
And so it's just continuously looking at that, where I want to delay the atonement. Where do I want it? And just asking him, just to keep asking him, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now, he's just encouraging us to follow the miracle worksheet together. And when we're on our own, so to speak, in between joining sessions with other brothers, with our brothers, to wear it out.
Yeah, I just was doing one just a little while ago with somebody, and
Yeah.
you know, that was their particular issue kind of thing, you know. But yeah.
Oh, that's kind of another thing that he was showing me, is that I like to delay asking for help.
Yeah.
Kind of like I got this. I got this, and then I go at it for a while. But that has been dissipating with the joinings. That desire is dissipating with that. The more I join, the more I'm the interest in that is fading to delay asking for help. And receiving the help that's here, that's available. That's, yeah,
With
shining through my brother.
I was just hearing that with so many, really all the desires, it seems intuitive to the ego mind to think that I relish this desire. I mean, it seems like I'm shooting myself in the foot. But until I recognize that underneath that, there's an unconscious desire to run the show myself or whatever, and can see that and see how much invested in that, I'm not free.
Yeah, that's is actually seeing that in yourself, seeing it kind of playing out in yourself. Oh.
Yeah, in the relishing, we see where we want heaven through the desire, and also like seeing how we want it more than God.
Yeah.
It's like we love it.
That's really going deep.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a growing willingness to be wrong about it, about everything, but without defense.
Wrong but happy.
Yeah, without defense, without trying to get around it or
Proof I'm right.
yeah.
Let's just let him do it.
Hmm?
You just let him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Decide.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a beautiful, it's in the course, I'm pretty sure, to decide for God for me.
Mhm. Oh yes, yes, yes. That whole section there. Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Looking for
So I'm just hearing to ask, is there any more relishing of delay?
that. Is there any more relishing it tonight? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hearing to go for the miracle.
Yep. I think so. Mm.
It's not like I know what it looks like.
Whenever you're ready, Jesus,
Mm.
we'll take it. We don't know how it's going to appear, or
Mm.
if it's going to appear right away, or tomorrow morning, or but yeah, you're ready.
Yeah, what I hear is it's immediate, and then
Yeah,
there's still,
we don't
if
just
there's
pick it up.
yeah, if there's more for him to show us, then we just continue to look at the desire as we're guided by him. He'll let us know,
Mhm.
and it's time to look at it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's no tomorrow in the atonement. It's complete and immediate, and so
Yeah, it's right now, this moment.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm. And then there's like the opportunity to just bask in the light and bask in the miracle and just let him love us up.
That sounds very appealing.
Yes. Mm.
Yeah, allowing myself to be loved. Seems like all my defenses are about, no, no, I don't want love. So strange.
Yeah. He shares something at the end of the worksheet. These joinings will train you that you can indeed come to me for everything, and that you will be helped with willingness to be shown that completion is your only function. All pain is the desire to deny that you can hear my voice, and my voice is given to show you that pain is not natural to you, and that there is a way of peace that surpasses the understanding of this world. So we just practice We're practicing listening, speaking, and following. And we are joining every evening.
Do we get sometimes more people?
Mhm.
You get more people sometimes?
Yeah, and we have our live sessions as well. And we have Joining Express. The live sessions are more like a satsang where we listen, and then there's a question answer at the end.
Yeah.
These are joining to go through the miracle worksheet together, and then that's kind of the same for the Joining Express with a brother, which
Yeah.
for everyone that's new, we have a Facebook Messenger group that where we post we post our schedule, and you can request joinings there.
Oh yeah.
So Martin, I believe you're
I know
in
that,
Joining
yeah.
Express.
Pardon?
You're in Joining Express.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I've just been joining with somebody today, and yeah, so
It's beautiful.
yeah.
Okay, I'm hearing that we're complete for now. So,
Okay, so same time tomorrow.
yep. Yeah, tomorrow.
It's Martin.
Tomorrow. You'll
Yeah, so
be. Yes.
I just
All
want
right.
to, so I'll just sign in as normal on Zoom and sort of,
I'll be here, and we'll be here.
yeah,
And
and maybe a few
I'll
others too,
make
possibly.
you co-host that way.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and make it a point to be here.
I open the meeting 15 minutes beforehand if you want to
Okay.
come and sit, and we can just be together and pray and be in the light together, and we'll let
Good.
you start the session.
Lovely. Okay.
So we do have a link to our miracle worksheet. We have it available through our phone app and on our website,
Okay.
enlightened.net.
Yeah, I've got
and there's
a,
going to be information below our YouTube video with links and everything. So
yeah, I've got a copy. I've got a hard copy here actually that I
yes.
printed out, and which I can use. Okay then. So
Thank you.
for the best. Thank you.
All right. See you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.